I'm Jake,
And I'm Gerardo.
and we're on.
0 Point Podcasts.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I came up with the topic.
Do you have to
All
say
right.
okay?
Hey, everyone. Yes. Okay. Great. We're here.
All right. Yeah, well, we can cut this out. We can
Yeah,
start
yeah,
now.
yeah.
Or we can
Great.
start now.
Which
We can.
brings me to our topic of the day.
All
So
right.
we've continued to have these amazing talks, and I thought it would be fun to record this. So if
Mm,
we decide to share it with the people, then
mm.
here we go. We got it. So
Yeah,
I would
true.
love to talk about uh presence, living in the now, and
Mm,
being here, as well
mm.
as living in joy and following our joy in the moment, in the now, that gets us to the next high vibration.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, man. Nice. Yeah. Love the topic. Do you feel like you want to start sharing something about that? Or because, we're right now in the now. Now is
Yes,
now.
now is now, and here we are again.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I'm back in the
I
now.
Yes, now here we are, and I
Yeah.
feel that,
Hmm.
I wanted to have this in the now because this is a level of joy that I get to experience
Mm.
sharing time with you. And all of our conversations always go in such a great direction, and we have
Mm.
so much fun, and we're laughing,
Nice.
and we're
Mm.
also like serious, and we're real, and we're talking about life, and we're not like
Yeah.
avoiding what's, happening. We're
Hmm.
talking about what's real here for us, and
Hmm.
sometimes it's not like all rainbows and sunshines, though we always find a way to uh, you know just honor it and be with it, and then find the light on the other side.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for sharing, man. That resonates. So do you feel like we dive into how, like, how do we deal with the now? And well, the first thing I believe I would say, or actually maybe want to talk about, is that to be in the now, there is a kind of awareness necessary, a kind of training of your awareness that um yeah, to really have a focus on what is happening right now. Because everything happens in the now, but are you aware of it? Right? That's a very big thing. And
Hmm.
then for me, I feel like yeah, a very big and crucial yeah, a crucial point to be in the now is kind of like the breath. The because it is always here with us in the now, our breath. Um, Whenever it stops, we're in another now, possibly, but in this reality, our breath is like always with us in the now, even if we are unconscious about it. It is here. If we're conscious about it, even better, because when we're conscious of the breath, we are actually conscious of the now, from my perspective. And then there are these, well, there are, I believe, 1,000 modalities and even more on how you can practice breathing, how you can use the breath to regulate your nervous system, your body, to regulate your mind, to regulate the now. Yeah. And then with little bits of air in and out, working with that to even, yeah, kind of work with what is now and ease it, make it more joyful, bringing up that vibration just by breathing, right? Yeah. Hmm. I feel like that's the first thing I wanted to share here about this
Ah,
topic. Thank you.
beautiful.
Mm,
Yeah, so beautiful. The breath, yes, the breath. It's like the breath is our guide, no matter where we are, and matter what moment we're in.
mhm,
And within this breath, uh, and sharing in this moment, I would like to share that I notice if I'm not in the now, like I start thinking about something else, and it almost feels like an avoidant mechanism at times, because like if I'm not enjoying what I'm talking about or where I'm at, then the mind kind of will play games. It's just similar to like meditating. I'm just trying to focus on the breath, and then like, oh, here this pops up. Oh, what about that? Oh, this is fun. It's like, no, we're here. We're doing this. Like, and I think that's the biggest practice with like certain types of meditation, because there are so many.
mhm,
About like the one specific that I'm talking about is just being with the breath, and how much the mind wants to play games and run around when I'm just trying to be with the breath.
mhm. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the mind. Well, it's super interesting, right? Our mind, because I I've been playing a lot with this concept of well, everything we think about exists because it's a story we create in our head, and it exists kind of out there because we created it in our head. But at the same time, it is completely an illusion of what is in the here and the now, unless you are thinking about, oh wow, this bright light on me. I don't know. I find it very new to me and stuff. I don't haven't used this a lot. And like, oh, the computer, I'm now doing a podcast. This is also a bit new. I'm kind of excited. So this is the now, but the brain is not involved in this, right? The brain is more like just registering it. But then, you know, I feel kind of nervous that this is already a story of the brain instead of just being with the feeling and not even labeling it, right? Yeah, and yeah, thank you for yeah bringing in the brain in this because yeah, it's a marvelous tool. We would not be functional without a brain. Um, but it is yeah, like Ella Watts used to say, the brain is a wonderful slave but a bad master. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's like coming into like understand the brain, and like sometimes not listening to it. It's like because there's so much chatter going
Mhm.
on there at times. It's like, okay, let you do your runaround thing, and I might just be here like doing my best to be present.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, and that's the thing then, right? The breath. Oh, what am I gonna eat tonight? I don't know. I'm gonna be too late there. Like, hmm. And then brain, let's just feel our body. Let's just feel how the air goes into our lungs. Maybe when the lungs are full, let's feel how our heart is beating in the middle of our chest. And to be honest, this is from my belief, personal belief, the the best function of the brain to register what is happening. And then the next best function of the brain is to, if there's an obstacle or if there's a challenge, to find a solution right now for that challenge, but don't go further than that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Don't find a solution for the problem that you have in an hour. It's already too far.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's already too far. You're just right here. And yeah, it's a practice, it's just meditation. Hmm.
Yeah.
It is, yeah, yeah. From my perspective, the ultimate, like I've been saying this whenever I started working with plant medicines, I in a trip I blurt this out that like yeah, the ultimate meditation is always to be here. is always to be in the present, to register the
Yeah.
present. That's ultimate meditation. And then there's actually no meditation anymore. There's just being. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, but I don't like to say but. I actually like to say and. It is a very, very yeah, it's a very challenging thing to start with, but it gets easier and easier also, I feel like, it's kind of like learning a language. At one point while you're learning a language, um, you get to that point where like, I'm I actually am making a conversation here, and I'm not thinking too much anymore about how I need
Mm.
to say it, but I'm actually doing it, right? There's always this switch that you have whenever yeah, I love to, but I feel like it's whenever you learn anything that you're like learning, 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 and all of a sudden you realize like, hey, I'm not learning this, I'm doing this, and yeah, still it can become even more expanded, more better, more you can learn more, but you're doing it instead of, right? Yeah. Hmm. And then yeah, and this reminds me of something else. It's like first you are what is it? I believe there are like kind of four stages. First you are consciously incompetent. No, you're unconsciously incompetent. Then you are consciously incompetent. Then you are then you become consciously competent, and then after that is a stage of unconsciously competent where it's just unconsciously just
Mm.
keeps going. Yeah. Yeah, I believe this is how it goes for these four stages. um yeah, I have this from Your Wish is Your Command, I believe. Oh, and who was this guy? Well, he's in jail. He got arrested for teaching people Illuminati stuff because apparently this guy came from one of these societies and he brought this information to the world. And apparently he's in jail, or he was in jail. He was arrested because he was fooling people. But when you
Yeah.
listen to him talking, it's amazing. Yeah, look it up. Your Wish is Your Command. It was a well, it's a lecture, I believe, of 15, yeah, 15 lectures or something. Yeah, 15 episodes. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that the layers of
Hmm.
how we become conscious while being unconscious.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. And then like for every single different thing in life, there's like a different layer of all four of those that you have to do
Yeah.
for each thing in life. It's not like, oh, you
Yeah.
got one, now like everything's unconsciously conscious, consciously
True.
unconscious.
Yeah, yeah, true.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I do believe it's the beautiful thing is that with kids, they they actually become more conscious around the age of 5. So with really under the age of 5, you have the unconscious uncompetent. You really, but then the the interesting thing is like I've been watching like my godchild, the daughter of my sister. Uh,
Mhm.
I see her growing up, and when I yeah when I saw her growing up and started to learn walking or starting to learn some things, they still learn, and it's unconscious, and they go from unconscious incompetent to unconscious competence because there
Mm.
is like still no awareness of I'm walking, actually they're just doing it.
Mm.
And it's really cool that as a kid you have that faster, um, because then we go through life and all of a sudden our brain comes in and it starts to put labels on how things should be, and then everything becomes conscious what you do. but then you kind of start learning that you become conscious that you're incompetent about so many things still, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And yeah, that's most of the time I believe when people have a spiritual awakening, and this can ha happen at any age. Some people have it very early that they become conscious of their incompetence in so many things, and then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I do believe it also is faster right now these days. It like a few years ago or a decade or yeah, a decade or two ago, a lot of people spoke about the midlife crisis, you know? And this is where like I would say a normal human being would all of a sudden become more conscious of his life and all of a sudden sees the repercussions of his decisions and then, oh, I really want to, I didn't want to do this with my life. But right now, our like our generations and the generations after us, and maybe even, well, it happened gradually, I would say, is that more and more people start to become conscious, aware of their incompetence in life way faster because, especially in the Western world, we put so many things on kids, right? So
Mm.
many things we put on like you go to school, manage your days, like oh you have a disease, maybe you have to eat this and that and take that in the morning and don't do that anymore, and all of a sudden kids get all these choices, all these perspectives of others dumped onto them, and they then have to like kind of get more and more aware of what is the right choice for me. So I do believe like midlife crises and depressions and burnouts, and it's from my perspective it is all the same thing. um, it's just a point where a being becomes aware of its incompetence in life, and also that it wants different things than because it sees the repercussions of the decisions he made or she made unconsciously. Um, yeah, and yeah, it's wow. Thank you for this topic. I never dove into this like this, but I do believe this is a kind of big truth. Um, and that's the beauty of it is it's just happening faster and faster in the world. That's why we collectively become more conscious and aware of what we're doing also with Mother Earth. We are going there. Um, from my perspective, before like, oh, climate change and wars and all these things, these are just examples of unconscious behavior. And more we are reclaiming our consciousness as individuals, and that's how more and more these wars, this climate change will get um, how would I say this? We will handle them with way more consciousness than before. The funny thing is, uh, money making is this was in the past the money making system. From my perspective, I believe the money making system is actually more conscious, right? And they know that, oh, we actually need to do something for the earth, right? This is what we're gonna sell to people now. And all of a sudden you got all these things that are better for the world, but then actually not, because no more plastic, no more plastic straws. But yeah, then we sell paper straws in plastic, right? It's that kind of thing. So yeah, it's this kind of thing that then and now we as humans become even more conscious of our own being. Like, yeah, I do want to live more in sync with my body, with nature, in the here and now, not
Mm-hmm.
doing what anyone out there is telling us to do, because they're not even here with us, right? They're not here in the now with us, and they are not co-creating with us. They're telling us things to do and what we should give, and that was a system that worked, when the mind was like kind of the authority of humanity. But we actually can see that emotions are becoming more and more the authority of humanity. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very beautiful with the
Yeah.
emotions and the humanity.
Mm.
What you just spoke of, it's like I had to go through my own process of
Hmm.
believing that I knew what was best for everyone else. Be like, no,
Oh yeah.
listen, I can see what's going on. I'll give you the
100%.
inside.
Yeah, yeah. Why
And
is
then
nobody doing this?
yeah, listen. And I
Listen,
just,
guys.
I just came to realize like I wasn't looking at myself and like I just
Right.
needed to take care of myself and do what was best
Mm.
for me because it's so much
Yes.
easier to just like project my shit onto other people than take accountability for myself.
Right.
And it's like, it's
Yeah.
so nice to have gone through that and then woken
Hmm.
up through that and been like,
Yeah.
wow, I was a fucking asshole. Like,
Hmm.
oh, I'm sorry. But
Yeah.
now I'm home. I got it. I'm
Yes.
back home, and I'll
Yeah.
continue. Every time I point my finger at you, I'm gonna be like, oh wait, okay,
Uh-huh.
really, what's going on with me? Let's dive
Yeah.
in deeper
Well,
here. How can we adjust this? I'm not trying to judge you, but I'm judging myself, judging you, judging
true.
me. Like, oh wait,
Yeah.
just set it aside.
Well, if you point one finger at someone, there are three pointing at you, you know? Uh-huh. So yeah, it's that kind of thing. Yeah, man. Thank you for sharing. Now, there was a question coming up that I wanted to ask you um about ta-ta-tum. Well, it's gone. Maybe it comes back. Yeah, you know, I
Now
was in the
it's
past. I'm
gone.
sorry, I was in the past, and the past doesn't want to come back.
Yeah, that'll happen. Oh, there it
Yeah.
is.
But what you said there though, I like how how was your experience in how did that change for you? Like the here it is kind of not don't know what exactly it was, but how did you experience it? How did you experience the change of um first looking outside to everyone else and then all of a sudden that that it had to change? Was it in a moment or did it grow on you?
I believe it grew on me, and
Mm-hmm.
then with anything in life, I feel like there's like a pressure cooker effect that happens, and like the
Yeah.
longer we do it, the worse it gets to the point of like explosion. And
Mm-hmm.
like if we listen to our bodies are the ones that are talking to us,
Mm-hmm.
and when I listen to my body, it shares a lot of information with me. And so like what happened for me is like I was in this wreck and I was having trouble healing and I couldn't do cartwheels, couldn't use my hands, couldn't walk. And and I just started projecting all my shit onto other people and after a while I'm like, why is everybody mad at me? Why are they all upset with me? Why is nobody talking to me? I'm like, oh, wow. I was being a dick. Like, oh my God. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, the best way to get somebody to like not talk to you is to tell them everything that they need to fix and everything wrong that you can see that's wrong with them. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't want to listen to this. Don't talk to me about this. I can't hear it anymore.
Yeah.
And I was and then some people started doing it to me, telling me what I
Mm.
needed to fix and what I needed to take care of. And I'm like, you have no fucking idea. You didn't
Yeah.
break 25 bones. Like, who the fuck are
Yeah.
you to tell me I'm like, whoa, wait a
Mm.
second. Wow, I'm doing that to a lot of people. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I need to
Yeah.
stop this. Like, I just need
Yeah.
to look at myself and take care of myself and like what do I need to work on? What do I need to
Mm.
take care of? And it's been the most amazing gift to be able to do everything I can not to judge. And then when I
Mm.
do judge, be like, no, 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 like bring it back in. It's right here. Like,
Right.
hey, if we're gonna judge anybody, we're gonna judge ourselves with loving
Mm-hmm.
kindness and awareness. And it's not so much of a judge, it's more of like hey, you were kind of doing things this way, and it might be a little better and a little nicer, a little kinder, a little more
Mm-hmm.
alive if I did them a little differently and I was a
Yeah.
little bit calmer and more
Mm.
gentle. And just because I can see what's going on doesn't mean I tell everybody what's going on
Mm.
because Like we all have to figure it out for ourselves.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
true. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. Kind of like, don't you get this feeling as well? Like everyone is a mirror. Everyone
Mm-hmm.
in your reality is a mirror and actually a mirror of your state of being.
Yeah.
Kinda. Like
Mm-hmm.
when you're actually in a bad place in life, outside also like enhances that
Mm-hmm.
and everything outside looks like it's giving you to be in that bad place and stay there. But I not but these are the moments in life where actually if you are aware, like I'm in a bad place, I'm in a very, very bad place, and you kind of get aware, become aware of it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
then you know, like, okay, I kind of hit rock bottom. I am so judging my outside, and I'm just not looking at the inside. That's it. That's just honest truth.
Mm-hmm.
Like if the outside is bad, it means that you're just not looking at your inside with truth. And
Mm-hmm.
you're avoiding what your heart wants to tell you. Yeah, what your heart is actually is saying like what you should do.
I love this.
And yeah, and it's you know what you feel it
Mm-hmm.
it's you feel it because you just say something to the outside but you feel inside like why this is actually not true. It's my own blame. I have my own to blame. It's my own responsibility. um and then I kind of want to come back as well to what you said, like it kind of grew, this awareness, this
Mm-hmm.
awakening. It grows because right you uh, just to give perspective is like I started working so much with plant medicine with the mind, and like I kind of felt like okay, I'm alone, I'm meditated, I'm very peaceful, but then, how would I say? Oh yeah, very peaceful. I learned how to work with plant medicines, and then this thing like, all right, I'm gonna help everybody. Now it's time to go home. I'm gonna help everybody. I'm gonna save my family, and then from that point, like my city, I'm gonna save the world, right? The Jesus complex. So that
Yeah,
it
yeah.
grows, and in that kind of state, then to then come back home, like nobody wanted to do anything with me. Nobody wanted to hear what I had to say, like yeah, yeah. First they wanted to hear just a little bit, but then you're like, hey, I want to help you. You can do this and you can do, and it's so weird because you kind of see everybody's suffering, and you want to help it so much, uh,
Mm-hmm.
and then nobody wants to take it. Nobody
Nope.
almost.
Nope.
Like it's crazy. To really give a perspective, I was in Mexico. I served their medicine to 220 people in 8 months' time, and like it was
Wow.
such an evolving time for me, and I could learn so much. And then I come to Belgium, and I have this medicine, and in 1 year I served 7 people. Like it was so crazy, of which two times was my mom, so I don't know if that even counts. So it's like because moms they yeah, most moms care, and they want to help you out. No, that's not true. It's not true. She really wanted it. It's not because she wanted to help me out. Yeah, she chose it. But
Uh-huh. Yeah.
it is that contrast, right? Where and then boom, I had to go back inside because I was giving off on the whole world like, hey, here is the answer. Here is an answer. Sorry, not the answer. Here is an answer to whatever you're dealing with. You come with this problem to me. Here is an answer. And then yeah, nobody takes it, and then it's like, but I want to share, I want to give, and nobody wants me. And the world is bad,
Mm-hmm.
and the world can blow up, man. It's, all of a sudden that kind of way, and you go back down, and you have to look into yourself again. And it's a lot of ups and downs, I believe, before it's like kind of in the middle. It keeps going
Mm-hmm.
up and down, but the meditation has grown and you're more aware and you go up and oh, okay, I'm up here. Hey, I'm high, but no, when there's a high, the middle, you better
Mm-hmm.
better come back to the middle point. And oh, there's a low. Okay, just come back to
Mm-hmm.
the middle point. Be realistic. This is the sweet spot, and all the rest, just enjoy it for what it is. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, because there's the
yeah.
teaching in there. You can find the
Oh,
teaching.
yeah, yeah. Teachings are below and the enjoyment is above. That's how it
Yeah.
is. Yeah. That's how it is. But then when you just kind of can grasp this and then are aware like, oh, I'm down. It's like, okay, what's the lesson? So it can go
Mhm.
back up. And then, hey, I'm back up. Like, oh, just enjoy the fruits of that lesson. And yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's always that kind of stuff. But it doesn't go like this anymore. This is
Yeah, not
midlife
anymore.
crisis.
Yeah, that was
This is midlife
crazy.
crisis and an
Mhm.
awakening and but
Yeah.
then, no, well, actually to be honest, this is regular life. You're born. This is life. And then okay, you get to the teenage years and then okay, and then at one point, from teenage years it can be very soon or it can be until you're 50, but it becomes like this where
Yeah.
then really, okay, this has been enough. Okay,
Uh-huh.
okay, let's calm down. But oh fuck, I still feel this. Haven't I been through enough shit? Yeah, okay, yeah, no, yeah. All right. Hey, all right. I kind of live my life now.
Mm.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's good.
Mm. Yeah, man. This is
Yeah,
amazing.
this is so good. Yeah, I
Hmm.
love our conversations and just where they go and just really looking
Same.
at life deeper
Hmm.
and like how
Yeah.
we got to where we are and what we went
Hmm.
through to get here and
Yeah.
in the remembering of who we are and coming home to self.
Yeah. Yeah. Amen. Aho.
Mhm.
Hausch,
Oh,
hausch.
ouch, ouch.
Mm. Yeah, brother.
Uh,
Yeah, it's that way. Hmm. Yeah. I'm enjoying this, man. Really. These are
me
like
too.
beautiful moments. Yeah. These kind of conversations, I just love them. Um, and yeah, I just love how much is in there and what just comes out, like
Hmm.
yeah. And I'm very, very grateful, yeah, that you just sent me this message, David. Hey, 3 hours? You want to record our first podcast? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do
Let's
this.
do it.
Let's do this. Yeah, we got this. And then let's talk about the present. Yeah. There's nothing else to talk about, actually.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
so
no,
good.
amazing.
I
Mm-hmm.
love life. I've been
Yeah,
having so much
same,
fun.
man. Hmm.
Hmm.
Uh, so just a question now pops into my head. Like, how long do you feel like we are making these podcasts? Or I do feel like this is kind of a good length, to be honest,
I
because
think so
we
too.
don't, yeah, we don't have to be bothering people with super long things, and
Right.
I would give the present back to the people now,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
so yeah, so they can live
30
their
to
own life.
40, I think like
Yeah,
30 to 45 minutes is a
that's
good one
perfect,
because
right?
like the hour and 20, hour and 30 ones are hard for me to stay on like,
Right, focused and
listening to
stuff.
those.
Yeah,
But like the
yeah,
30, 45 minute ones I can listen to. And if I
mm,
want more, I'll listen to another one. But sometimes I'm
yeah.
just like, I see that longer time and I'm just like,
Mm. Right?
mm.
Yeah.
I
If it's
got
over
30
an
minutes.
hour, yeah, right. That's it. If it's over an hour for me as well, like that's like, wow. Yeah, that's a lot of my day.
Yeah, I'm busy creating and
Right?
making cool things. Like,
Yeah.
this was just great that I'm
Yeah,
making things.
right?
Like, I can't listen to somebody else's input for more than 30 minutes. Come on.
Yeah, man. I don't watch anybody else's creation. I'm creating. But please, people, just listen to our creation just
Yeah,
now. Yeah,
listen,
please,
listen
thank
to
you.
what we
Yeah,
have to say.
listen to this. But yeah, don't mind if I don't listen to yours. As
I
long
thought
as you
about it.
enjoy it, though. As long as you enjoy your creation, that's that's what it is. No, man. Oh, this has been so much fun.
Yeah, I think
Thank you,
we
man.
should do like an intro, like so if
Mm,
we're gonna post it on Do It with Jake,
mm.
um,
We'll see.
We'll do like an intro here. Why don't I do an intro and then you do an intro and then we could have both.
Yeah. Oh, well, we can we can do that, or yeah. You want to do it now, or you want
Yeah,
to
yeah,
just
yeah.
say goodbye and then we'll see what the intro we do the intro.
Okay, all right. All right,
All
folks,
right.
thanks so much
Yeah.
for joining us for this amazing podcast with Gerardo and Jake. This has been
Mm.
amazing. I feel so full of joy and so full of gratitude for this time together. Like, I'm going to take all this yumminess that has grown inside from these conversations and take it out into the
Mm.
world and dance, dance, dance.
Hmm. Oh, thank you, brother, so much. Yes, so much gratitude right now. So much joy. I really enjoyed this. Yeah, man. Let's see what's up next. Oh yeah, the intro. Bye-bye.
See ya.
See
And
ya.
now. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. 0 Point Podcast.
Yeah, I hope we brought you back to 0 points, or maybe we made 0 points to you. But anyway, thanks for watching.
Either way, we had a great time. Hope you did too. If you enjoyed, please like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you next time. Have a great life. Ciao.
Bye-bye.